Hello, everybody. Welcome to the new webinar of Omega Optix. Just a question before all. Everybody can see the screen, my screen, with the beginning of the presentation, AR treatments. Just a question. If you can reply to me. Okay, good. Everybody can see. Super. Thank you very much. So, as I said, welcome to the new webinar of Omega Optix. Today we will talk about the different type of, as you can see, AR coatings we can offer to all of you, to all of our customers. So, here you can see a comparison in indexes 1.5, 1.6, 167, and 174 on different lens prescription. For your information, in this comparison, we have chosen the diameter 65 with lenses 65 millimeters. Here we have, sorry for the introduction, but here we have some info about different materials, so organic and mineral lenses. You can see the different AB numbers, for example, according to the indexes chosen. Another information about UV cut, etc. And also some suggestions about the indexes to use according to the needs of the patient. For example, the 1.6 lenses, they are a thin solution for everyone, for every patient, and they are suitable for middle and eye prescription, just for example. So the very first coating we could add to the organic lenses is HC, so hard coating. This is essential to eye indexes to protect the lenses from the scratch. Anyway, a special HC hard coat can be added also on mineral lenses. Anyway, there are some restrictions. We can do only 1.5 lenses to increase the hardness, and this can be added only on aged lenses, and then no AR coatings can be applied on. Here we have some info about the images you will find sorry, in the overview of AR. We will see in the next slides, and an image that show you the differences between a lens with and without air, and with and without hydrophobic layer. The features of AR is to eliminate the glare and permit to see clearly through the lens. It is recommended especially for eye indexes where the aberration chromatic is very high, and the image, and in the image you can see there is explain you how the various AR layers are put on the lens, on both sides, of course. As told you before, this is an overview about the various AR coatings we can do in terms of residual colors, glare reduction, resistance, hydrophobic layer, etc. I just spent some time there so you can, everybody can see some information. Anyway, these information are reported then in the catalogs. So let's start talking about the various coating in details. The top one is represented, as you can see, by Spectra Ultra, which is the new come into the AR coatings family of Omega. This new coating has very high scratch resistance and is very, very clear. Imagine that they have this coating permitted to have a 0.2% of reflection on the lens, and so very poor glare in day and night. Some other information about this coating is that it has very low residual color, less than 50% than other ER coating. It has maximum hardness, and it has a very high level of hydrophobic. Sorry. Max Ultra is a coating with an extra UV protection on the back side. UV reflection is very dangerous when they reflected into the eye on the back. Some benefits is that as maximum resistance with anti-static nanolayer and improve mineral UV layer. It's give a clear vision and a very high visual comfort, and it is easy to clean. X Blue Ultra is a coating that protects the eye from the harmful blue light, and so it gives a nice vision comfort and prevents visual fatigue, improving the contrast. Another good coating, even if lower than the others just mentioned, is represented by satin, which is super hydrophobic coating. This gives a clear vision, protects from fingerprints, and again, easy to clean. Let me explain you then the difference offered to protect the eye against the blue light. We have talked before about the X Blue Ultra coating. One other product very interested to protect from blue light is represented by UV 420 material. Attention, this is a material, not a coating. In fact, in this case, it's again not a coating put on the surface of the lens. In fact, the lens in the UV 420 has the protection from harmful blue light inside the material. So it's the material that protects the lens. In this case, we are talking about absorption of the harmful lights and not reflecting. In this case, we have protection against UV rays on front and on the back, protection from digital devices and sun, because also sun has blue light dangerous for the eyes. Thanks to this, we have less eye fatigue and, of course, glare elimination. This material, one thing more, can be ordered with any kind of coatings, not only, I don't know, X Blue to protect, because everybody thinking that the blue coating is protecting from the blue lights. Because in this case, again, it's the material that protects from the blue light, not the coating. So that's why we can have these lenses with any kind of material, and we are protected anyway. In the next slides, starting from this one, we will see the coatings thought for the drivers. The top one is represented by iDrive. Anyway, in this case, we are talking about a full package. So not only a coating, but a combination between lens and coating. So lens design and coating. They are putting together to provide to the driver sharp and clear vision during night and day. Thanks to the reflect control, we can reduce the glare up to 90% in comparison with a non-AR lens and 57% in comparison with another multi-layer AR. Another, anyway, good coating for the driver is represented by Smart Drive. This can give high visual comfort in poor light conditions, such as night, foggy weather, etc. It can eliminate dangerous glare coming from the car lights and increase the contrast. You can choose this coating, so Smart Drive, with any kind of lenses, single vision, multifocal, or progressive. But I can recommend it to use this coating together with Exacta-DS Naviga, so we can have progressive lens designs for drivers, plus coating design for drivers, in combination with, as you can see, UV 420. As I told you before, UV 420 can be ordered no matter the coating with the can be had, and or transition extractive. As you know, transition extractive is the only photochromic lens that can react to the sunlight even inside of the car. Okay, so you have just a question. Just a moment, we have just finished and then we start with the question. So as you can see, we finished. So let's start with the questions. So first question, you recommended HC for mineral eye indexes. I thought it was only possible with H lens. Yes, in fact, as I told you, on the mineral lenses, we can do the HC are coated not in eye index, but only 1.5 and only with aged lenses. The HC is recommended for organic eye index lenses. So, for example, when you order 1.5, you can easily order them as also uncoated. But imagine when you order maybe 1.6 uncoated, you can easily take the lens with scratches on top, because it's very easy to scratch. It's very soft for 1.6, 1.67, 174. So what is the difference between Spectra and Spectra Ultra? No, Spectra is, there is not any more Spectra. We have changed it, and now we have Spectra Ultra. We have updated the coating. Now it's called the Spectra Ultra with the characteristics I have explained you before. So very clear. The new features is that we have reduced the reflection. Now is, as I told you, 50% low residual color. Very, very, very top coating, this one. Other question? Don't be shy. We have time, don't worry. If you have any question, let me know. Okay. At the moment, Spectra Ultra is available also on stock lenses. Yes, 1.5, 1.6, 167 and 174. Performance of coating under different light condition. I suggest, for my experience, to have a very high coating. This means that it's better to have to start ordering lenses at least from satin or max. Why? Because this kind of coating can give to the lens a very high transmission, and so even in poor light condition, the visual performance are good or high for the patients. I reply to your question, Marco? I hope so. On some lenses, AR on both sides or back surface only. It's depending on customer choice. I always suggest on some lenses to put the coating only on the back side. Why? In order not to perturbate it, let's say, the color of the lens on the front side. Or we have a coating called aqua, which is an achromatic coating, which is with no color or almost no color. So in this case, you can put the coating on both sides, and you can take the advantages to have some lenses with also the AR coating on the front side, so in order to increase the visual performance. So it is better to order 1.5 or 1.6 for the UV and the anti-reflection with the UV. 1.5 have lower UV and 1.6 higher. Okay, 1.5 is not UV cutting at all. The UV cut of 1.5 is around 350 to 385, something like that. So as you know, the UV starting from 400. So it's better to have an UV protection to start ordering from 1.6, or you can order 1.5, but in this case it's the 1.5 UV 400, which it is in the offer of Omega products. What's the longest river in the world? Should be Amazon River in Brazil, I guess. Good question, Pedro. Thank you, Pedro. Take care, you as well. And Marco, compare iDrive and Smart Drive. Okay, as I told you, iDrive, it's not let's say only a coating. iDrive is a concept, because in this case we are talking about lens design and coating. So together we have a product called iDrive, which is available in single vision and progressive. And this is the top lenses for the drivers. Smart Drive is essentially a coating, without essential, it's a coating, okay, and can be had to any kind of lenses. I don't know, exact DS, hard, balance, fusion, exact DS Naviga, whatever. Both are gives to the lens a sort of yellow brownish color, but it's two completely different things. I reply to your question, Marco? Yes, yes. Smart Drive, sorry, question is from Marco. Smart Drive seems to be good for night driving. Yes, yes, it is. It is good for night driving, of course. Even as I said, iDrive lens, the concept of iDrive are also very good for night driving. Okay, other question. I think and the coating more red and change also like transition, but not too much. Sorry, I didn't get your point. Let me read again. I think the coating. No. I understood now the question. Olivier, you are talking about probably drive wear, which is another story. It's nothing compared with iDrive or Smart Drive. iDrive, the iDrive lenses can be clear or transition and are always clear or, in case of transition, extractive, sorry, get dark, brown or gray. And Smart Drive, it's a coating that can be had to any kind of material, clear material or photochromic material. Drive wear, it's another story. It's a lens, a transition lens, so photochromic lens that has one color in the in light condition and another color in the dark, in a night condition. I mean, it's a completely different concept. Drive wear. It's a lens and not a coating. Question: is Smart Drive better than Spectra Ultra for driving? It cannot be compared. I mean, if a person really spends a lot of time in the car, like drivers for of DHL or something like that, maybe I can suggest to use a Smart Drive coating. Okay, Spectra Ultra, it's yes, it is. It can gives to the lens a very high transmission of lights, but that does not prevent as a Smart Drive, the glaring caused by lights by the car lights, especially during the nights. Other questions? I give you some times if you can think about other questions. No more questions? Okay, I think that maybe there is no other question. I hope, really hope I've replied to you successfully. I mean, to all the questions you have posed to me. Anyway, if you have some other doubts or something like that, we sales manager, me, Philip, Martin, and even the our colleagues of customer service can reply to them, to your doubts. So for the moment, I thank you very much for your attention. I invite you to follow the next webinar that will take place soon. I wish you a very nice rest of the day, and see you soon. Thank you very much, and have a nice day again.